And welcome back to Elliott Field. The Thunderwolves have gathered out on the middle of the field for their post-game meeting and prayer, and now they break it up, and now they can celebrate a hard-fought victory here today at Elliott Field. Hard-fought in the sense that they were down 10-0 in the first quarter of this ball game, but then came back and they scored the final 48 points of the game to win it 48-10. And without further ado, Tony Wright's been compiling our highlights all afternoon long, and let's get right to our highlight package. Chadron State, they would take the opening kickoff and move it smartly down the field, 49 yards in 12 plays, but the drive would stall out, and they'd call on their field goal kicker. And it'll be a 42-yard, maybe a 43-yard attempt. Looks like 43-yard. They're going to place it on the 33, ball on the right hash mark. Thunderwolves very good at blocking kicks. Good snap, ball's down, kick is on the way. It's got plenty of leg, and it is good. And that play came with 10:20 to go in the first quarter. Then Chadron State on their next possession, they would move it down the field, and this was probably the best individual play they had of the day. Thunderwolves show pressure off the edge here. Vincent's little three-step drop pass over middle, ball's caught. Getting forward, first down and more, up the sideline to the 5, touchdown! Eagles, great move that time by Danny O'Boyle, as he caught it right along the 20-yard line, running east and west, but he got a block on the edge and got up the sideline. Beautiful play by the Eagles.
Just poor tackling by Csu-Pueblo. They had him twice in the crossing route, couldn't bring him down, and then he got a great block on the edge. Touchdown.
The extra point made it 10-0 with 4:57 rather to go in the first quarter. That's the way the first quarter would end. Thunderwolves then would start a drive. As we mentioned, a couple of great plays in the drive. Boyd making a one-handed stab across the middle to get the ball into Chadron State territory. Then they'd run a reverse to Duncan. He would get it all the way down inside the 10. From there, it was a chance for Cam McDonald. Thompson up under center. They give it to Cam right up the middle. Bounces it to the goal line. Spins, reaches across the goal line. Touchdown. Cam McDonald with a little extra effort, Joe. That time as he was going to the turf, he just stuck the ball over the goal line.
Hit initially, one spin move, 3-yard touchdown.
Extra point was good by Greg O'Donnell. And the Thunderwolves had got their first points of the day. They cut it to 10-7 at that point. Then the Thunderwolves had come back on their next possession, and this time it was a home run by Cam McDonald. First and 10 for the Thunderwolves. Gets a little operating room here now. Same formation, bunch formation to left. Cam the lone back. This time they'll run it to Cam off the right side. Tries to bounce it inside 30, 35, 40. Off to the races. 40. Cuts back inside. 35, 30. Now back to the sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Thunderwolves. What a run by Cam McDonald as he takes it to the house. Zigzagging back and forth up and down the sideline, making the defender look a little silly, Joe.
77 yards.
Wow, what a run indeed there for Cam McDonald. It's like Joe, John Riston preaches it. We try to tell the listeners, hey, got to be patient with that running game, and then they hit a big one.
Poke, 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 gone. Drive
was a 96-yard drive in 2 plays. Took them only 34 seconds, and the Thunderwolves had their first lead of the day at 13-10 with 6:39 to go in the first half. Thunderwolves would stall out, though, as the half ended. They would take that 13-10 lead into the locker room, so the game very much in doubt at that point. But the Thunderwolves came out strong to start the third quarter, and again it was Cam. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. Here's McDonald around the left side, and there's a nice chop step, cuts inside, breaks a tackle, into the clear, touchdown! Another signature run by Cameron McDonald when it looks like nothing is there. The little choppy steps, breaks tackles, gets it on into the end zone. A thing of beauty.
Well, you wanted a signature drive of Csu-Pueblo to start the half. There you go, almost 5 minutes.
It was a 9-play, 82-yard drive. The extra point was good. It made it 20-10 at that point. Thunderwolves would then come back. They would go 80 yards in 8 plays, and again, it was Cameron McDonald. And they're going to run the draw play. Cam bounces outside, inside the 5, breaks tackles, touchdown, Thunderwolves. Boy, you just get that feeling if you're a Chadron State fan, hey, we finally got him. Looks like we're going to get him for a loss, and those arm tackles, they just kind of melt off him, Joe.
He kind of slid. He carried the ball, put his right hand out to steady himself, and just slid across the line 6 yards. It was a thing of beauty.
Extra point was good. It was 27-10 at that point. And then the first of 2 just incredible long touchdown runs in the second half by brother Bernard. Here's Bernard off the left side, cuts across the 40, down the sideline he goes! They'll never catch him! 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Thunderwolves! And the fans that have made the trip across the way love that one for Csu-Pueblo. A beautiful run by Bernard McDonald.
He has the jets. Cam has the defeat, the knowledge, the know-how. Bernard McDonald has the jets. 66 yards.
And the extra point was good. It was a two-play, 83-yard drive, the final 66 by Bernard McDonald. They made it 34-10 at that point. Bernard's next touchdown run, kind of pedestrian compared to what else we had. Here he is again. Boyd in motion, the left side of the formation this time. Bernard is the lone back, gets the handoff right up the middle, drives to the end zone. Did he get in? I think a need. No, they are going to give him the touchdown. And then he's blasted after the play is over. The ball came loose, but they are crediting it at a touchdown for Bernard McDonald. The only question was his knee on the turf? But they did signal touchdown, Thunderwolves. But it didn't matter. The ruling was that he was on into the end zone. It was a three-play, 38-yard drive, and the Thunderwolves led it 41-10 at that point. And then to close things out, the sophomore sensation had probably the play of the year. 1st and 10 for the Pack at the 33-yard line. They run the draw play. Here's Bernard into the clear, across the 40, 45, 50, splits the defense, cuts it outside, tripped up slightly, into the clear again, breaks another tackle, 10, 5, touchdown! One of the most incredible runs you'll ever see. That is SportsCenter top 10 material right there. That was an unbelievable run by Bernard McDonald.
Take that, big brother. 67 yards.
3 plays, 83 yards on that drive for the Thunderwolves. The final extra point of the day was good by Greg O'Donnell, closing out the scoring. Thunderwolves win it 48-10. Back with more of our postgame show right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo.